Welcome to Daggers and Shadow Daddies.
We're your hosts, Ryan and Adriana.
Buckle up, Buttercup.
Warning, this podcast contains explicit content.
Don't drop the soap, it's gonna get dirty.
It's all vibes and no facts.
Which one's the Shadow Daddy? The sexy one?
You look better than before.
Yeah, what an excellent compliment. Your hair is clean.
And your hair is clean. I was hoping to catch you off guard with that one, thinking you wouldn't remember it was in the book.
No, you will get me with those things. Names. How weird is it to read a story where we fucking know the names?
Yeah, it's really odd.
I know the names, guys. Like, I've got the sisters, I've got Reese, I've got Tamlin. I want to start this off with, this is a reread. There's going to be a shitload of spoilers for Akatar, Mist and Fury,
Wings and Ruin.
Wings and Ruin. There we go.
So get out of here if it's your first time reading this series. Everyone else.
And Frost and Starlight. But there's not a lot to spoil in that one. Just a heads up.
And Silver Flames will be our first time reading when we get to it.
Yeah, we get to Silver Flames. We haven't been there yet. And I'm excited. I hear it's mostly Nesta. My girl. She's barely in this book.
She's just being a bitch.
In all the books.
She's just moving her dad's cane out of the way.
To be fair, she is awful in every one. But in Aquawar, she really shines.
So how was it revisiting this book?
Man, I feel so vindicated. I'm worried that these are just going to be a rehashing of our first episodes.
I hope not. We are so much better than before.
I don't know if we are. My opinions are so exactly the same, I think. I would be curious. I want to re-listen to those old episodes when we're done with this.
I don't want to.
I'm going to re-listen to our very first one afterwards because I need to know.
I think I was defending Tamlin, and I don't want to hear that.
That's the thing. Again. I feel so vindicated rereading this where I'm like, oh yeah, no, I could tell he was a shitbird the whole time.
I was new to romantasy, and I thought that kind of stuff doesn't happen. Like, we were introduced to a handsome man already. I don't know.
Technically we were, but we're also introduced to the most beautiful man in the multiverse. God. We discussed this at length earlier today. Rhysand is the Shadow Daddy.
The ultimate. Multiverse handsome is incredible.
Unbelievable, which is wild because we haven't met him yet in this book. But Azrael is who, in my head, I'm like, oh, he's really King Dong.
Oh my God, I forgot that you said that last time because we learned Azrael's wings are big. They're the biggest wings.
Azrael's hanging monster meat.
No.
Okay, and Rhys is well endowed. But, I mean, there's everything about him. He's kind of the quiet, silent one.
This is so much better, I think, on a reread because I am seeking out the little Rhys moments and eating it up. I love it so much. I'm not bothered by the Tamlin bit because I see it as necessary to love Rhys so much more.
Tamlin is sort of a socially inept dude, which we know why, but we don't yet in these chapters.
Seems like the type of guy that would come up behind you and start like massaging your shoulders.
Hello, princess. You know the guy that does the thing with his feet?
Yeah.
He wears the fedora and he's like, hello, princess. That's what it reminds me of. He's that guy. And also, why the fuck is he wearing a baldric with nothing on it? Like, it's just his casual wear.
I think it's glamored away to remove the weapons.
Well, what the fuck's the point in wearing the baldric so it looks empty? He's rocking this around his home. Like, what's he worried about? I just think it's so funny, which is like, yeah, he doesn't have any visual weapons on him, but I suppose his claws would be enough. And I'm like, well, why the fuck is he wearing it? Like, later on, he puts stuff in it. Sure, knives and whatnot. But
because he's such a beast of a man that say man.
A male.
Doesn't need
a male. He's not a man. He's a male.
A male.
A male.
What's that one thing? I'm a he. I'm a him. I'm a male.
What?
It's just some hillbilly guy on the internet.
Oh man, there's more of us. I see.
Please don't associate yourself with that guy.
I would never.
But yeah, Tamlin was like, well, where's my kiss? Here at the end of our chapters. And she's like, what? Well, you told me you were going to give me a kiss, right? And she just like, mwah, onto his hand.
He's like, "Why, thank you, princess." He's such a
Where's
fucking
my
creep.
kiss? You promised.
I mean, so let's start from the beginning, though.
Do we have to?
Yeah, we
Can
do.
we just jump to chapter 20?
No, because I have questions.
What questions do you
I
have?
new questions about this. So, first of all, the village boy taught Feyre how to have sex.
Isaac.
God damn it, I thought I had their names. I didn't have their names. Anyway, that's about all we really know about Isaac.
And Tam was jealous of him at one point.
I think Tamlin can smell the crusties of that dude, and that's why he's like, you need a shower.
Tamlin could smell Reese on her.
Yeah, later, but we're not in that point yet.
Are you sure?
So, she goes hunting. This whole thing starts off. She's hunting.
Yes.
She decides to kill an enormous wolf. She knows she assumes it could be a fae.
Yeah.
She skins that motherfucker because she's like, well, I'll bring back the deer, but I can't bring them both back with me. Do you think that a wolf that size would have more meat than a deer?
But a wolf would have very lean meat. I don't think it would taste good.
Oh yeah, deer are known for being fatty? What?
Yeah, the types of food that a deer is eating, it would be more nutritious.
It's grass in the winter.
Yep.
That's a skinny-ass deer. That's a gaunt little axis deer.
I think she made the right choice. I find it hilarious that she skinned him. I think because she knew deep down it was a fae.
Hilarious. Yeah, okay, sure.
She's a psycho.
I would say the pelt is why she skinned. It's worth astronomical amounts of money, which is amazing. We don't yet meet the hunter who bought the pelt, at least in the series that I'm familiar with.
No, she never comes back.
Which is wild. She's given such a vivid description, and I am so curious as to who she is.
Same with the Children of the Blessed. I think they show up one more time.
They kind of do in Aquawar.
And that's the last of it, but they seem way more important.
They're killed off. Actually, in Akamath and Aquawar, I believe.
Or did they work for Amarantha?
No, they were the king. Haviljord. No. Damn it. Wrong series. Fuck me. You know who I'm talking about?
I do. The one to the west.
Mm-hmm.
It's really nice that I remember so little of this series that the reread actually is necessary.
I agree.
Because I think there's a reason Tamlin did let her live.
Yes, he needed a human woman to fall in love with him.
Why?
So they could solve the password for Amarantha.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, they know it, but they aren't allowed to say anything.
Oh, fuck, you're right. They all know the answer.
And it was such an easy...
Wait, why did
Okay, again,
lie?
the spoilers. Do not listen to this unless you're familiar with the series up through at least...
This is like all new to me. I'm enjoying this all over again with just like little bits of memory. Like, that's right.
I am thoroughly enjoying this too because I'm waiting for one moment. And it's technically in the next book. Early in Akamath. When they're at the wedding. And
No. We're not getting to that yet.
Thunder.
That's such a great scene.
Oh, I got goosebumps, man. That was the coolest scene.
I just want to talk about Reese, like when he's like, I've been looking for you. Or I found you.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah, he's got so many cool parts, but we got to move through the series as we're going.
I know.
So we hunt this stuff, we bring it back.
The
sisters are lazy as fuck. She cuts all the firewood, she does all the hunting. She does everything.
They suck.
They do. What I struggle with is why we eventually like Elaine.
She's the baby of the family.
She's older than Feyre.
She's the baby, though.
Everybody's like,
is she a middle child?
She's so sweet. No. Yeah, Elaine's the middle child.
She doesn't
Nesta's
act
the oldest.
like it.
No, Nesta's the oldest, then Elaine, then Feyre.
Because Nesta, being entitled, that makes sense as an oldest. Middle child is Feyre energy. And then Elaine.
And then.
Yeah.
It's so weird to me. Feyre has older sister energy, to be fair.
Yeah.
She kind of acts like she commands the place.
We never did learn anything about her mom.
No, we did. We learned a couple things.
Yeah, but I remember...
Her mom didn't care about education. Her mom only cared about being in high society. Her mom was kind of a twat.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I did not get that.
That's why Feyre is illiterate.
I thought it was... Yeah, they lost their wealth at 11. She should have learned how to... Well, maybe
her mom didn't care for the learning aspect. She only liked... And she didn't care for the kids, really. She just liked being a member of high society.
Oh, I was thinking eventually we'll hit a point that her mom has this lineage.
I'm sure we will eventually because all of them are so incredibly capable. But yeah, no, her mom's kind of a piece of shit. Feyre's illiterate. She skins the wolf, but she taught herself to hunt. She taught herself to do all of these things. And yet she didn't teach herself to read. And I understand when you're in the cottage,
I
it's
think
difficult.
survival didn't require needing to learn.
Yeah, but you kind of brushed up on some of these skills.
And
And she's like, oh, I taught Isaac how to make the snare. So that way, one of my sisters could also be taught how to help survive. Right?
I think that was her comforting herself. But her not knowing how to read is okay because it's a plot point.
It is a plot point. I don't disagree. And I like that she's illiterate. But I find her vocabulary to be quite a juxtaposition of what she's able to read. And credit to the voice actress in this. When she's doing the sounding out words, it is painful to listen to. Now, not credit to the voice actress. No offense to her. She was poorly chosen for this character. We're listening to a teenage girl speak. The voice actress sounds like she is 45 and tired.
She does talk really slow. I don't think I've listened to a book at 1.5 in a long time.
Well, she talks slow, but also her way of moving through words is so mature, but also weighted. It's heavy. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Even her cattiness is sort of mature cattiness. It's not childish.
It took a little bit to get into it and get used to this voice actress.
Yeah, and I think, like I said, it's not necessarily the voice actress's fault. I think she was poorly cast. But that only remains a problem through this first book.
You have the note, Feyre is Ringo's star. Do you remember why?
I don't like it. What was it again? Hey, we'll go into the woods or something like that. It was the way she's fucking, her cadence was so fucking funny. And the way she said it just reminded me of, hey guys, it's gonna be all right there. Like, it's this
I
weird.
should have wrote more for the note. I think it's the voice actress is why I saw that.
Okay, I think that's potentially true. That the voice actress is the reason why it sounds like that, but it's also just kind of the way the words are written is very kind of floaty.
My note is that Feyre is like Michael Bluth in Arrested Development because the entire family is completely helpless and not helping out their situation at all.
Everybody's so inept except Feyre.
Completely inept except for her.
I think that's a fair comparison, but I also think it's interesting because we hear the story through Feyre's perception of the past. This is an important note also. She's telling us something that had already happened.
Him losing his wealth? What do you mean?
Everything.
Oh.
The entire book.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention to her tense or whatever.
So far, almost everything is a past tense. So I went into the garden. The drums were making this beat, so I did this. She's giving you the reasons for why she did things, not the drums are giving me this rhythm. I feel this tug. I felt this tug like a string.
I didn't even catch that. I'm going to have to pay attention now.
So I find it interesting if the whole thing is sort of written from her perspective in past tense, why we're not getting more of the realization that should have come from that. Does that make sense?
I see what you're saying. It sounds like it's past tense, but it's not being told with any self-reflection of the past.
Right. And I find that a little jarring. I think this first book is tough because I like so many things about it. Man, I've missed this book. I hate that I missed this book.
It's not uncommon for people to struggle through Akatar, and then it's
Mist and Fury is where it gets good. And Aka War is the best one of the bunch.
This is a more cozy book than I remember it being. And I think it's because I'm very familiar with it now and listening to it as it's going through these little motions and whatnot. It's really cozy, just a nice little background.
The only horniness we're really getting from this book is actually straight from Tamlin.
Oh, I thought Feyre, because she's a little toxic and like, ooh, they have to lock me away because he wants me so bad.
Sure, I think she's recognizing it, right? And she has like a moment where she's like, oh, I'm itsy bitsy and tiny. I don't need dresses, I need pants. And then it's like, she's going to slowly start gaining her weight, right? And then she's like, oh, I'm fucking filling out. Look at me, I'm a lady. She does that in this too.
She does.
But Tamlin's the one that's kind of horned up all the time. And then you got Lucian, who, dude, I've missed him so much. The only thing I fucking hate is if I have to hear russet eye 1,000 times. I forgot how often I hear russet eye.
Russet eye.
Yeah, his gleaming russet eye. The focus in that russet eye. Stop calling it that. Come up with another adjective.
I'm going to pretend you didn't say that so it doesn't irritate me. That happens a lot through the rest of the entire series.
It happens. I know. But Lucian, we like. I like Lucian. And I forgot how much I missed Alice. Alice is a homie.
She's so pointed.
I like that. I have a type.
To the point.
We've been through this. I have a type in all of these books. Direct women.
Do you know why Andres, I think? It's not Andres. Andres, thank you. Do you know why he crossed the wall? Why?
It was so that he could find a lady for his guy to go fuck and fall in love with.
Oh my God.
That's the whole thing. He was a sacrificial pawn the whole time. This is where Tamlin is such a piece of shit.
Well, I think he wasn't supposed to die.
No, I think that was the idea. I think the idea was he would die.
Oh my God. Was it?
Yeah, because that's the only way that Tamlin gets to go over there and bring a lady home with him. He's not going to go across the border to find a lady to fall in love with by slowly dating her. Oh, was the guy who's wearing the mask in town? Well, I don't know. Well, I've been on 6 dates with him and he hasn't taken it off yet. Well, he's got pointy ears and beautiful eyes and he's about a foot taller than everybody else around here.
Is that really their scheme, was try to get a woman to kill him?
Uh-huh.
Nuh-uh. That's so dumb. Feyre's the only woman that was out there hunting.
Yeah,
ever.
Well, no, it could have been the other lady too who bought the pelt. It could have been her. And you know what? Maybe that would have been good for Tamlin. Next time you had a temper tantrum, if she just kind of like, little knife, just let it glisten. And she's like, I'm sorry, what was that, baby?
Huh.
I feel like having a little wiener stew tonight. You want to take the bass out of your voice, you son of a bitch?
Forgot that.
Yeah, this is the thing. It's a shitty plan. We later learn about it.
But Lucian must not have been in on that plan because he seems genuinely pissed off that she killed her.
Yeah, I think Luscious thought that he was just going across to, like, scope out the place. I think this was specifically Andres and Tamlin.
Damn. Okay, that also explains the moment where the wolf is just looking at her.
Yeah, you gonna shoot or what, baby?
You gonna do it?
I mean, I don't think he intended on being skinned. I think that's the part, to be fair. And I think that's actually Lucian's big issue. I don't think it's that Andres is killed. I think his bigger issue is that he was skinned and then his body just left there.
I do like that she later has a nightmare about what she did of skinning an actual
Can you imagine you skin a fucking person?
Yeah.
Like, well, let's see. I killed a deer and a man. Well, that hide might go for something. Maybe there's a guy looking to make some lampshades. I better take that with me. But you just leave all that meat and everything there. It's like, well, I can only carry one. Make another fucking trip. It's winter.
I still can't.
The meat will
Why does Tamlin need to be in love?
Oh my God, that's what breaks the spell. It's a bet, basically. Amaranth is like, well, you could never get a human woman to love you because humans are awful. And he's like, but what if I can? She's like, you got 51 years, baby.
Oh, God, that's
Otherwise, you're coming out of the mountain with the rest of us. And he's like, well, it won't be hard. I'm fucking gorgeous. And she's like, well, not if I glue a mask to your face magically. And he's like, oh, fuck. I guess that is it. Yeah, I'll help you with the plot to this. This is absolutely bonkers. I fucking missed this book so much. It's so stupid.
There's a moment that Feyre's just tugging at his mask a little bit to see if it can come off. She thinks to herself of, when did I become so conceited that, or whatever?
Confident, number one.
No, where she wants to know what he looks like.
Oh, to know if he's worth it.
Yeah, she was like, oh, when did I become this? That's important to me, what he looks like. And I think it's because she just saw Reese and he didn't have one and he's fucking gorgeous. And she's like, oh,
I gotta know.
I gotta know what this.
And to be fair, the mask comes off and it's not worth it. She's all it's like, God damn it.
Yeah.
He could glamour that, actually. He could have done himself. Dude, if I could glamour myself, I'd look like Henry Cavill, but with a man-sized penis.
We were at Walmart and I was telling you that I think Rhysand looked like my image of him is Henry Cavill.
That's crazy to me.
But personality-wise, no. No character or any interview of Henry, none of that is Rhysand, though.
Hold on, no man alive is Rhysand.
No.
Rhysand is whiskey being poured over icy silk. That dude is smooth as fuck. Even I am charmed by Rhysand. Like, I'm not gay, but
But Rhysand.
would it still be gay if I fucked a fairy? I like the way in my mind I'm the one fucking him though. Still, like I'm like, we're gonna have to part the wings, big guy. I'm coming in hot. He doesn't have a tail, does he?
I don't think
Don't
so.
ruin it for me.
I saw
Good.
some fan art on Tamlin, and they had him in this blend, so he had a tail.
Damlin is nonsense. Here, I'm gonna show you who I think of for Rhysand. I think he looks kind of like there was a dude in a show called it was some CW show.
I thought the community agreed that it was this image. I don't know if it's an AI art version, but if you search Rhysand, it's... No.
What do you mean? That's kind of him in my head.
Well, don't show me that again.
What do you mean? That's not a handsome man to you?
He's a handsome man, but he's not Rhysand. When you type in Rhysand in Google, the top one, it shows...
Some AI art.
I think so. It says artwork by
Yeah. No, that's AI, dude.
Roki. I don't know.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah,
not
but
a
that's
person who he
Rhysand.
looks like.
That's Rhysand.
Okay, I would like to point out these people don't look all that different.
No, they do. This one looks better.
Yeah, one of them is literally AI. And one of them is just a guy.
Or this
guy
one.
looks that different than your guy.
Or this one, but that's really close to Henry
What the
Cavill.
fuck? That dude looks like he hasn't had a carb since like 1864. His face looks gaunt.
Here
As long
he
as
is.
it's some nonsense,
Here he
it's
is
not like a
smiling.
David Corn sweat. Yeah, thanks.
He's not a real person.
No, I would agree. I would say, but there are Indian actors, Bollywood actors, who I think are more Rhysand-esque.
Yes.
Because his skin is darker, tanner. He's got luscious locks of jet black hair.
We're not even supposed to be talking about him.
Wings.
All we did was see him for just a few minutes.
All I'm saying is that dude is charming to me. Okay?
Well, it starts off. She kills and skins a wolf.
Then not a wolf. It's a fey person.
She sells it and she sleeps with Isaac in
She
the head.
sells just the skin.
Yes.
Just the belt.
And she sleeps with Isaac in like a haystack.
A roll in the hay, proverbially.
Exactly. Her family sucks and Tamlin arrives and he brings up the treaty.
Oh, that's what you have for notes in the beginning of this book.
Just vibe notes.
She's painted everything. Her sisters are useless. She's like, hey, please go chop the wood while I'm getting things ready to sell.
Pop quiz. She painted on the dresser.
Mm-hmm.
One for her and each of her sisters.
Mm-hmm.
What did she draw for Elaine?
A daisy.
Flowers.
Yeah.
Do you know what that represents?
Growth. Sunshine.
Spring court.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
What did she draw for Nesta?
A cat's asshole. She put it right on there.
Flames.
Yeah, makes sense. Court of Silver Flames.
Ah,
court.
there we go.
Ew.
A
A moon.
What did she do for herself?
A moon.
Yeah, it was the night sky.
Yeah.
See, there you go.
There we go. Look at that. Little foreshadowing. Kind of like, hey, what was present in the river or the lake that she and Tamlin first swam in?
Starlight.
Oh,
And I
and
think
she loved it.
I think Tamlin asked for a painting and she decided not to do that painting and she did the Starlight one instead.
Yeah, Tamlin's always making weird requests. So he's like, oh, hey, I hear you paint. Please, paint me like one of your French girls. And she's like, and she like Googles and she's like, I got Rhysand's face right there on top. I hope this is what it looks like underneath your mask.
How awful would it be if one of those paintings, though, hidden, she's trying to hide it, is Rhysand's face because she didn't want to forget it? And Tamlin's getting all jealous over Isaac, and there's just a secret little painting of
Tamlin's
Rhysand.
also jealous of Lucian,
Yeah.
but kind of makes sense. Now, to be fair, if you're like, Lucian, we sacrificed our friend so that I could convince this lady to love me. Why are you spending all the one-on-one time with her? And Lucian's like, I can't help it if I'm silky smooth, motherfucker. And you're rocky road over here. Hey, give her a compliment. Oh, you look clean.
You look clean.
You look better. I like that your hair is not nasty anymore. Like that dude.
Now that I remember why he let her live, his moves are weak. They were weak in general, but
He's
I
never
forgot-
learned.
This is so bad if this is him trying.
Well, and okay, I understand he is a powerful Fey Lord, right? A High Lord. Are there any just regular lords that we hear about, or are all the lords high?
I don't know. I get confused. There's lesser fae, high fae, and high lords, I think.
Yeah, you have standard fairies, which are like the shit that's coming up to murder people.
The surreal?
No. The surreal is a different sort of thing, I think, entirely.
It's a fairy, isn't it?
It is a fairy thing, but it's not a... I don't think he's necessarily... I think it's high fae, kind of. They, sorry. I think of it as he,
I
and
think
I don't
of
know
it
why.
as she.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right, because it's described as like a feminine, sexy voice and also a world's ugliest voice and all at once. And yeah, no, she's it's omnisexual. Is that a thing? The surreal might be a lady. I think you're probably
Does
right.
the surreal have a gender?
It does now. Whatever it is what we're into.
Considered genderless.
Oh, okay.
So they.
Nice. Well, it makes sense because it was intentionally described to be incredibly ambiguous. She's like, it's the tallest, shortest, fattest, skinniest, sexiest, ugliest thing I've ever seen or heard. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? All for chicken. Fresh chicken. Those fucking fairies out there are struggling.
It's really sad. I like the
know.
surreal.
I do too.
I like that I get to enjoy the surreal now in a reread versus last time I was kind of getting to know the character and then all of a sudden you're sad.
I mean, I'm going to be sad anyway, but sure.
In my notes, she is drugged for the horse ride partway through, just knocked out.
No, for 2 days. She's knocked the fuck out for 2 days. And she shows up and she's in different clothes. And she's like, wait a minute, who the fuck undressed me? And I'm sure I had to piss in 2 days. What happened? You're on my back.
Oh, no.
And it wasn't a horse ride. I think she was literally on his back, right?
I
she on a
thought
horse?
he was walking and he put her on a horse and she was knocked out.
Oh, and
laying
he was
down.
in his four-legged
Maybe.
form. And if I remember right, he's like a griffin. Is that right? Like a
Let's
liger
look this up.
thing?
This is pretty easy to fact check.
Yeah, I think he might be like a liger or a... For some reason, I imagine him having wings also.
He looks like a lion with horns.
What does that mean?
Like that. That's pretty
Whoa,
consistent.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I can see what he's got going on. And those look like fucking... I don't know, man. Those are like antlers.
It's like bear.
Whoa,
with
bear
antlers.
lion antlers?
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? That is pretty fucking cool. Tamlin, I think you're a goober, but your fucking beast form is badass. Okay, all right. He's a Beetleborg. I remember now. I forgot about that.
So then she gets there. We meet Alice. She's trying to convince her to change her clothes because her clothes fell apart when they got washed.
Do you think they really did?
No,
Or do you think they were just like, ew,
you.
People
I'm not
stuff.
doing that.
disgusting? They've got a friend's blood soaked in them. We should probably get him out of here.
So Alice is there. Tamlin goes and fights the bog. Do you remember the bog?
Yeah. And she's so impressed. She's like, he managed to kill the bogs. He must be super powerful. I'm like, yeah, that's his whole thing. And she's not picking up the fact that he's a high lord just that he has a nice house. Which I think is fair if you don't understand their form of governance.
Yeah, it's just all insane wealth.
Yes. And I think the whole opulent, the idea too that food, they just magic food there and away.
Yeah, and he was a
Right.
dick about just making it just disappear as she was eating.
Why is there a kitchen? I know we go over this in later books when we're making bread.
Oh, is he creating the food by appearing or is he moving it from the kitchen into the dining area?
I don't know. I think he can do both.
I think it was that. I think he just teleported it from one room to another after they were done.
Oh, okay. All right, fine. We'll call that a win then.
Deal. So he kills the bog. Lucian and her go on a forest route daily.
Lucian is super aware of what's going on too. He's like, hey, so when do you try to convince me to appeal to Tamlin to let your ass go? And again, at any point, somebody could have just been upfront with her and been like, actually, we just need you to give this dating thing a try. And I understand it's like, oh, then she couldn't fall in love with him. It's not less likely. Like, it's a weird trope to me for somebody to be like, if we tell you the story, you'll never fall in love. But if we manipulate you, you might fall in love. Like, no, you could still do that. Be like, hey,
Yeah, it's the same amount of consent. It's not that consensual.
people go on
Both
Match.com. They both have every intention of getting together. Sometimes it works. I don't know.
Yeah.
I told you that my whole goal with you was to date you when we were friends, and it eventually worked out.
Yeah, but it would be a little weird to know that High Lord wanted to date a human.
Well, you have to stay in Prithian, number one. So you're going to date some sort of fairy. What makes him worse than any other option you currently see in front of you?
Yeah, but I think if she knew the whole plan.
She's 19, fucking a boy in the stables sometimes just to get her rocks off, picking hay out of her asshole. I think that he's okay. I think she could have literally just kind of helped guide him through it too. Because she assumes so much of what he's doing is a lie and aggressive. When the reality is he's socially inept and truthful.
Aggressive and a liar.
Well, so here's the thing. You're right. He is aggressive and he is lying, but not about his intentions with some of it. Like her family being taken care of. She assumes that this is some sweet talking way that he's worked his way around something for like 4 chapters. She doesn't trust him with anything. So if he had been more upfront, he's like, listen, in order to break a spell, I've only got so much time. This is how it went down.
I like that he is doing this as a last minute resort. How many months do you think this is? Like just a few months? And the deadline is about up.
Yeah, you waited 50 fucking years.
To finally try this option.
And he didn't take any charm school classes in the meantime.
No.
Like, nobody coached him at all. And I find this so bonkers. You guys, if you have a friend who, for whatever reason, should find a relationship, maybe don't let them stay a dickhole the entire time up until they literally find a person whom they like.
Yeah, but if you tell someone that, you're not going to be friends for long.
What are you talking about? I tell my friends all the time they're dickholes.
I don't know how.
I got one friend that I told you, I convinced him to take his wife on a date because he's such a prick to his wife. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? You don't deserve this. Like, you start trying to get to the point where you deserve your spouse or fucking let it go.
I think he needed you. He needed humbled.
Somebody needs Tamlin. Somebody needs something like that for Tamlin. We're like, hey, dude, listen, you've got goals and you're not going to achieve them the way you're going about it.
I forgot to tell you, there is a whole conversation. We have 2 new readers in our book club.
They just learned to read also?
No.
Little Feyras. Hey, guys.
No.
Good job if you're capable of listening to this.
No. They're new to the series. They joined the book club and I was like, oh no. I know that some of our book club members, we've all read it. You're someone new. So I try to be cautious of what I'm posting. And by chapter 12, one of them shared something and they both acknowledged that they know already from the internet.
In the world.
Yeah, that Tamlin isn't who to fall in love with. I'm just going to read their conversation. I'm getting to the point where Feyre has started to feel bad for Tamlin. And my question is, why is Feyre not questioning everything he is doing? Like, why is he keeping her family fed and comfortable? Why is he trying to compliment her? Why is he letting her do whatever? Like, I am questioning everything. Next person, this is the other new reader. Exactly. When he told her she is free, the first thing I asked myself is why? If I had a prisoner, that's definitely not how I treat one, especially someone who is a murderer. Literally, like, girl, why are you not questioning everything? And then this other reply is because of TikTok. I know about Tamlin. She says, yeah, same. Did you hear about the girl that got the Tamlin tattoo after reading book 1? Have you heard of this?
No, but you know what? Good for you. You go, girl. Don't even get it covered. Let this be a reminder that you make far too impulsive of decisions. Also, I don't think getting a tattoo about a book before a series is finished is ever a good idea.
Yeah, that's what they're all talking about. They're just like,
I would like a Dungeon Crawler Carl tattoo, but I'm going to wait until the series is done.
But even then, sometimes it's not safe. The author can turn around and you find out horrific things about them after they got their wealth.
I'm not getting a tattoo of the author's name on my ass cheeks.
I know. But I really, really love...
I'm getting a note right next to my butthole. It says Princess Donut.
But they
guess what the O is?
What?
It's my booty hole.
Oh my god, I thought you were going to say something else. Just walked into that.
What else could I have possibly said?
So they go back and forth and they're talking about how bad they feel for this girl. And I made the comment that I like to hope for that girl's sake that Sarah J. Maas has heard about this tattoo and will use the next 2 books for the greatest redemption ever for Tamlin.
Or at least contribute to the laser removal. Help this poor idiot. If you are the person that did that, you're somehow here, please comment. I want to know. I want to know at what point you were like, I can't wait any longer. I need his name on my body. I need to know.
Especially the way that the book ends.
The fuck? Throughout the story, I was never Team Tamlin.
But that was...
He is hyper-aggressive, and now on the reread.
I can't say what I thought because I don't remember, and it can be easily debunked.
You fucking loved Tamlin. The first book,
love him. I was
you
just
gave
in
me
denial.
so much shit.
I was in denial of how awful he was. You were just like, he is terrible. I'm like,
He's the worst.
Not that bad.
No, he is, though. He is awful. And my favorite part in the reread is those little notes where it's like, I'm not your jailer, Feyre. Be where you want to be.
Live wherever you want.
As long as you're in Prithian, you can do whatever you feel like. But also don't get near any other Fae, they'll try to kill you.
What's that song? But you can't do that.
I would do anything for love. Meatloaf.
Yeah, that's the song.
Yes.
That's what makes me, that song pops in my head.
Do anything for love. Now you're supposed to finish.
But I won't do that. I can't sing.
What do you think I'm doing over here? Nobody in our audience is even remotely convinced that Ryan can carry a tune.
That's what I think of when he says, you can live anywhere, Feyre. Anywhere. You are not a prisoner. But you can't live in the night court.
Do you know the song, You Can Get It If You Really Want?
No.
You can get it if you really...
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's how he's sort of playing this off. It's like, but you got to try to get there and achieve it and all this kind of stuff. But then we find out he is actually a jailer. He's insanely jealous. He's a fucking corrupt weirdo who is incredibly mentally damaged.
But
Here's
he
the thing.
does end up falling for her because even when the whole thing is done and over with,
He loves Feyre.
Yeah.
My dad claimed to love my mom right until the time that he died. But that motherfucker was an evil human.
There's crazies out there.
There are.
Well, Lucian and her are going out into the forest.
Can we call him Luscious? The rest of us?
Deal. They're going out. They're doing the route. She's not falling for him, but they are building a friendship that does make Tam Tam jealous. We learn she can't read. She found paintings of the cauldron.
Thank God there were picture books to explain all of this nonsense.
Yeah, because in most stories, history is told because they stumble across some books and they're just like learning about the history. Like, no, she had to use pictures.
Thank God somebody illustrated all of this because otherwise...
She captured the Suriel.
Yeah, and I love that she claims that I'm the human lady who captured a Suriel. And I'm like, well, yeah, but you were given like such specific instructions. And then you were later on given a tip that you're going to use, but also worked better.
Yes. Because, yeah, I think
what you did is not impressive. You almost got the Suriel killed, I might add. Now, luckily she's Hawkeye. The old bow and arrow.
She's really good with bow and arrow. Under pressure.
To be fair, it's always been under pressure for her.
Because she
Survival.
Won't. Yeah, when she's under pressure is when she does great with hunting.
Yeah.
So she catches the Suriel. She's asking questions. She's not really getting much of an answer. On the reread, though, listening to what the Suriel is saying, and you think of High Lord and replace it with Rhysand, because I believe the Suriel has timelines messed up. And the whole time, they are talking about Rhysand.
First of all, it's not even a question as to are they talking about Rhysand, but it isn't timelines.
Not timelines.
It's intentionally ambiguous. The Suriel knows which High Lord he's referring to. They are referring to, sorry. Like, Feyre doesn't know.
No.
The Suriel knows. And then it's all will be righted. Stay with the High Lord.
But the Suriel also at one point says, oh, the High Lord doesn't know that you're here.
Yeah, but it's not the same High Lord.
Oh, you think it's bouncing back and forth between Tamlin and Rhysand, what the Suriel is speaking about?
Yeah, and to be fair, I don't think either one of them knows that she's there.
That's
arguably.
True, yeah.
But
I thought the whole time High Lord could have been replaced with the word Rhysand.
Even staying with Tamlin for now, that did right everything.
Yeah,
if she would have just been on Rhys's side under the mountain, it wouldn't have righted everything.
Yeah.
So, no matter how you look at it, the Suriel is right.
And then Naga show up. I think there were like 5 of them.
That was 3. Could have been 5.
Probably 3. There were several of them. And Tamlin, there was this point that I didn't catch the first time that I did this time. Tamlin told...
The Adder.
Told Lucius...
No, Luscious.
Lucius.
Luscious Lucian.
told Lucian that she saved the Suriel first with her first shot. So Tamlin must have been watching.
Yeah, she only really got one shot off. No, I do. I think that he became aware. I think he was trying to take the rest of them down simultaneously. There's stuff going on. I don't believe that they only showed up to take out Feyre. But I like his conversation later when the Adder shows up.
The Adder?
The Adder.
Who is the Adder?
Amarantha's sidekick.
How far did you get into your chapters?
What do you mean? It's not specifically listed as the Adder, but it shows up before Fire Night. And she can't see it. She hears a voice. And she's listening in on them talking.
Oh, yeah.
That's the Adder that they're talking
You're
to.
right, yeah.
I went exactly as far as I was supposed to in my chapters, actually.
I didn't write that note down. I was in and out of it.
But the Adder's confidence is so good. Like, he's so menacing in that moment. You're like, oh, fuck, this is a Billy badass. Turns out he is. For books and books later. But still, he's like, oh, High Lord, better watch what the fuck you guys are talking about. Lucian, Lucian, God damn it, no, I did it. No, Lucian is his name. Right?
Yes,
yeah,
it is.
Lucian is his name. Luscious, doesn't matter. Anyway, so Luscious divulges too much information to Feyre. Where he's like, oh, she'll hear me. She's like, who the fuck is this she? Then the Adder comes and talks to him. And she's like, is this a fucking messenger for the she that they're talking about? Is there some sort of lady High Lord? A high lady, maybe? And she's fucking scary to them?
Yeah.
And she's like, God damn, I better pretend I was never listening. But the Adder doesn't know that she's there, is I think the idea behind this.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where Tamlin tries to get hard with him. And he's like, hey, your motherfuckers are coming into my area. Tell them to stay the fuck out. And he's like, they get to go where the fuck they want. Nothing is really yours, dipshit. This is an opportunity afforded to you through the grace of us. He's like, my lady could snap her fingers and end all of this. And that ain't even the king, big dog. Which I thought was pretty cool.
I also think the Suriel mentioned something about Highburn.
Yeah.
That's that place. And Amarantha. And Amarantha worked for Highburn, right?
I think the Suriel says something like the lady, the Blight is doing something at the behest of Highburn.
Yeah.
Now, to her, the Blight and Amarantha are not the same thing yet.
No. But chapter 14, chapter 20 are 2 chapters to come back to as we get through the rest of the series.
Mm-hmm.
She learns that fairies can lie, finally. She's been believing them the entire time, and that iron doesn't do anything. But ash arrows work.
Do you remember who tells her all of this?
Both of them, Tamlin and Lucian.
Lucian.
Yeah.
He's like, obviously you know how the ash arrows work. You fucking murdered my friend.
It skinned him.
Yeah. Again, I'm with him on that. I'd be a little hung up.
Oh, and then a fairy arrives and had cut off wings by Amarantha.
Just fucking suffering. She holds his hand, and she says something that is supposed to be super beautiful. Do you remember what it is?
No.
So, number one, she's like, oh, you'll get your wings back. And he's like, oh, do you promise? And then they kill him, right? Or he dies, whatever.
Yeah.
And then Tamlin's like, why did you hold his hand? You hate us. And she's like, no, I hate you. She's like, but also, it's what I would want is for somebody to hold my hand and stay with me for a little while after I died. And I was like, man, I remember the first time reading that and being like, fuck, I like that moment. I still like that moment. It's the most endearing thing Feyre's done so far.
Yeah.
And actually, so far in the series that I'm aware of.
She does it again later, I think.
Yeah, but it's the one thing she seems to have a good, honest, excellent relationship with is her idea of acceptance of death and how difficult that would be.
Well, she lost her mom.
Yeah, she didn't give a fuck about her mom. She's like, I hated that bitch.
No, she did not.
She kind of did.
No, she didn't.
Mm.
She told her mom that she would take care of her family.
No, her mom told her you need to.
Which is a lot of pressure to put on a little girl. I think she was... Yeah, she had been really young.
How fucking inept is everybody else? That's my question. You got a 6-year-old out there, you're like, you're the woman of the house now, Feyre. Ignore the 10-year-old sister you have. Like, get the fuck out of here. Feyre, you're so full of nonsense.
The 3 of them go on a date to the Starlight Pool. I don't know
what
why
a weird...
Lucian was there.
Did we not see this as potentially the first time? Like, it's going to be a threesome, for sure.
Yeah, it came off like a 3-person date.
Well, my favorite is they knew where they were going the whole time. Still, nobody brought a swimsuit. And then they're just like, Farrah, hop in. And she's like, oh, what? In my underoos? And I imagine she's wearing fucking bloomers, you know? Like the big undies from back in the day. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, it makes me think of like the 1800s, what you would wear for undergarments.
Yeah, big baggy, you know.
Poofy.
Oh, yeah, poofy undies. And they're like, hop in. And she's like, I couldn't possibly.
But I don't know why Lucian needed to be there.
To watch him fuck.
Yeah, I don't,
if it was going to happen.
It comes off like the Christian high school.
Yeah, you need the friend that's going to rock the pool a little. In case they're soaking.
Because you weren't allowed to go on dates with the opposite gender. You had to have somebody else there, so then nothing was happening.
Oh, we didn't do that.
I know
You
that.
always double dated, and then you would separate off and be like, oh, well, you got to go this way. You go that way. We'll see you in 10 minutes.
It just kind of turned out as at the chapel, you have one lookout.
Yeah, well, and that's true. And you always had to have, like, so it'd be like a youth pastor would talk to you. And it was like, oh, why is the youth pastor competing with me for this teenage girl's attention?
Oh, shoot. There was even an actual crime that...
It was that guy, literally.
Yeah, it was...
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like a triple date or whatever you want to call it. But there was a moment...
chaperoned date.
Yeah, a chaperone date for Tamlin. He needs a chaperone. I think it's because his moves are weak and Lucian kind of gives him like, you got this.
Lucian's gonna be like, did you see my friend's huge penis? Ooh, look at that. Oh, this ain't even the beast form. Look at him tip in the pool. His dick hit the water before his knee did. Did you see that? That's my boy. But your little human that you rolled in the hay with doesn't have any sort of penis like that, does he? Like a whole different breed of thing.
There was whispering going on before she sat down before she could turn to look. Tamlin sits down next to her, so she doesn't know what the whispering was about.
They were taking bets as to whether or not they were going to be able to convince her to get naked and get in the pool.
Yeah, that could be it. It could be between Tamlin and Lucian. My other thought was he has her glamored to not see any of the people. And I wondered if they were having a conversation with some of the hidden people.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
All the hiding she's not doing.
Yeah.
I completely spaced this. And that's why she keeps saying the place looks so empty. There's nothing out here. This is so fucking funny to me.
That's also where Tamlin knew she did the first arrow to the cereal. I think people are like, Tamlin, your girl is sneaking out with some chicken. Go check on her.
Okay, my other favorite part about this is when she did get nuded up to jump in the river.
I think there's other people there that
there
she
are.
can't
It's a
see.
beach. It's clearly a hot day. Everybody just wants to relax in the pool.
There's other people at that pool.
Yeah, there's children. There's children. She's on a list now. And Tamlin's like, everybody shut the fuck up. And it's like, there's one boy there who's like, he's 16, right? I don't know in Faye years what that comes out to, but regardless.
Well, 75 is 18.
Yeah. Okay, that doesn't equitably divide out. Okay, well, let's just say that he's 43 then in Faye years.
Fair.
Old enough to where he wants to see a boob, but he's never seen one before. And then he sees Feyre all nuded up, and he's like, holy shit. And Tamlin, that's really what he's whispering. He's like, shut the fuck up. You're going to ruin this for everybody.
No.
Yeah, I think that's what was happening. And then our 1,000-year-old prince fella. Wait, he's younger than Rhys, right?
Tamlin?
Yes.
I believe so.
I think Rhys is older.
Since
I think
we've
Tamlin's
read
like
it,
1,200 years old. I think Rhys is like 1,500.
Tamlin's age. Tamlin is about 508 to 510.
Wait, how long ago was the war?
And Rhysand is about 535 years old.
What? I thought the war was like 1,000 years ago. And Tam's like, I was just a little kid then. Which could have meant he was 80 fucking years old.
Yeah.
This is strange. I don't know if I believe in this.
It doesn't matter.
Regardless, 500 to a 19-year-old. Can you imagine? With his game, he probably has never seen a boob before, to be fair. Other than those crazy fish ladies. Ooh, you remember the fish ladies?
Yeah, we're not going to get into that.
Okay.
We'll talk about it. I think it happens in the next batch of chapters.
Boobacudas.
Either way, I wondered if the whispering happening behind her was them talking to the people who are glamored at the pool area.
That's very funny to me. Like one of the little kids is like shitting in the pool. And he's like, get him out of here.
We learn about Lucian's past with his father killing his mate. And he
Yeah.
had 7 brothers. No, there's 7 of them. I think 6 brothers, 7 of them total.
It's still super sad.
And I think he fell in love with a prostitute. Maybe not. Just someone that high society views as.
Yeah, I thought it was just a normal Fey lady.
It could be.
You were like, she must have been a hooker. She knew how to throw it back. She managed to charm Luscious. You could be right. Maybe she was a prostitute.
Then they go for a walk. I believe this time it's finally not a triple date. It's just Tamlin and her.
I think Lucian's just fucking meandering off on his own somewhere in the woods. What's he doing?
I think he's always on patrol because if he takes on his own route plus the guy that she skinned's route, that's a long day.
That's true. Yeah, you're not wrong. All right. Well played.
But they go for a walk and she feels guilty for being in this world and painting when she doesn't really know what's going on with her family. And at some point she gets a bloody hand from a thorn and he grossly kisses it, which heals her. But I really feel like I was just kind of like, ick.
He's like, you just remember how much I like the taste of blood, baby. That time's a coming.
Yeah, he kisses her hand.
He likes his ladies with extra flavor.
Some time passes.
Medium rare lady business. You know what I'm saying?
And he writes her 5 poems.
Yeah, but they just get really dirty. They start off being relatively clean, and then they get progressively more and more dirty. And he's like, in college, I had to learn to write these. She's like, what? He's like, oh, yeah. Whoever could write the nastiest, dirtiest, filthiest thing won. And I'm like, yeah, you're really charming her out here. Good job, dude. Maybe teach her how to read the fucking poem. And then she looks at the paper and it's all the words she doesn't know. And he's like, man, I thought this would be helpful. And I'm like, what are you doing? Leave those words alone for now. She's using them colloquially in conversation. Like I want to see that list of words that she doesn't know. And then I want to just write down some of the words she does know how to say. All of which she actually knows how to say. She just can't read them. And I find that so befuddling.
I don't think it's outrageous that she can say words that she can't read.
I would love to meet somebody with Feyre's vocabulary that is also considered illiterate.
Fair, because she has said some words that seem...
Yes.
To be of someone who is not illiterate.
I would argue it seems non-contemporaneous for somebody with her vocabulary to have her ability to read.
Speaking of that, there is a quote that cracks me up. Let me go find it. Lucian at one point says, I admire your balls, Feyre. I really do. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah. And he did. When they went swimming, he's like, where are they? I have never seen a lady bit before. Not since my one was murked. Maybe Lady Faye get balls.
I was not prepared for the phrase of, I admire your balls.
Nice testes.
Nice tits, bruh.
Nice tits, homie.
Tamlin has to participate in the Great Rite.
He must. Stay in your room, Feyre. Lock the door. Also, don't booby trap it again.
No, I think she was told to booby trap it.
I thought she was told to lock the door, bar the gate type of thing.
And it's
by everybody, including Alice.
All of them. Stay in there, Feyre.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, why?
We didn't put like one person outside the door either.
No,
nobody's watching Feyre at all. For something that is potentially like if another fairy comes upon her and kills her, nobody's worried at all. They're like, well, as long as she stays in her room, she should be fine. I'm like, wait, what a minute. That's what we're going with here? That's the safety protocol? Hey, Feyre, stay there, you're fine. I'm sure she'll do that. She's been so good about listening the whole time.
She's never run away.
So she goes down on Fire Night. This is
does.
after she's begun painting, I might add, right?
Yeah,
she's already got the gallery and the painting. She talks about all the art. She's like, oh my God, it must be beyond human comprehension what's in the gallery. I'm like, wow, okay. And then she like describes it for a few minutes, but it's nothing crazy. And then she's like, I got some finger paints. And this is what I actually imagine when she's like, I'm a bit of an artist. She's just dog shit. She's me in there, finger painting with just the most basic colors. And then she describes Tamlin's eyes at one point. She's like, it's all the colors of the forest meshed into one.
No, that's when he removed the glamour or something like that so she could see the world like a fae.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right.
That's when.
Wild.
going back a few steps. It's
Sorry.
back to the Great Rite,
Mm-hmm.
which is some type of like mating ritual.
It's the magic. It is so they get their magic from the earth. And then as payment for that, they take on a bunch of they become more animalistic for one night.
Yeah.
And then it refills their magic.
Yeah. So
So
that's
he's got to fuck a fairy of his choosing. They're all lined up, buck-ass naked in a tunnel. And he just runs his way through them and just grabs one and animalistically fucks him. I guess that's the whole thing.
Do you remember why she left her room?
It was she felt a tug on the string,
Yep.
like a can to another can that you talk into. You know what I'm talking about? The cup telephones.
Yeah, Rhysand was calling her.
Their
saying,
hearts.
Come here, baby.
Hey baby, come on out here. Come on, girl. What you doing? Where you at? Inside that house? I can't go inside the house. You're safe in the house. Come on out here. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like the beat of the drums. So she's just like, dun, 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 dun. And she's strutting her way through there, right? Man, back to that. I hope you guys looked up Strut in the last episode. If you didn't listen to that, Strutting is a great song by Thumpasaurus, I think.
That is not.
Hit
a
my
good
strut, do,
No, this
strutting
is-
my way on over to you.
No.
You like my strut? I like yours too.
That's not a good song for this. But yes, she had
It is kind of a good song for
No,
this.
it's not.
But so she's strutting out there, and 3 fairies show up and they're like, hey, baby, what's a human girl doing out here? She's like, I'm here with friends. And they're like, oh, we'll be your friends. And they're played like little ruffians in the movies from the 80s. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, I was not getting that vibe at all. I was getting that they were rapists.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like
Oh.
80s ruffians. They're all like little rapist guys who have like little chains and leather jackets. Little
Little switchblade.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're like, so come on, let's go have some fun. And she's like, oh, no, thanks. I'd rather not get raped by you guys. And then Rhysand just shows up and he's like, hey, boys, thanks for finding her. And they're like, oh, my God. They all piss themselves. They're like, sorry, we didn't know she was with you. And then they scuttle off. And she's like, I turned around and holy fuck, I was awestruck by how fucking handsome that guy was. He's so beautiful and tall and perfect. And he's gorgeous. And his voice is like sex or something. That's what she says.
Practically, yep.
Yeah. She's like, he's got just, sex is his voice. And he's tall and he's unbearably attractive.
Fantastic moment. I just really enjoyed it. I listened to it twice. I slowed down the audiobook from
What do you
one-
mean you listened to it twice? I would like to add, upon just before this, you were like, that doesn't happen in these chapters. And you argued with me. And I said,
I knew there was-
re-listen to your chapters.
I knew there was like a fire event. I thought it was the next one where he's playing the fiddle.
Well, get down the fiddle and get down the bow, kick off your shoes and damn one's on the floor.
That's the one that I thought, that's the chapter I thought we were getting into. And you're like, no, this is definitely the Rhysand one. I'm like, okay, I am locking in. And I turned the speed down on the audiobook so I could enjoy this chapter.
Yeah, and he shows up. He's awesome. And he's like, hey, it's a little dangerous out here. What are you doing? And she's like, oh, I'm waiting with friends. He's like, they're not good friends if they're leaving you out here. It's fucking dangerous. What the hell are you doing? And she's like, oh, it's fine. They'll be back any minute. He's like, all right. Okay, well, you have a good night then.
Well, he didn't leave her, did he?
He started to let her go.
Oh, okay.
And then she
Lucian
turned
saw
around.
her.
Well, no, she then turned around and she was like, oh, hey, by the way. And they have another short little conversation thing. And then Lucian shows up. He's like, what the fuck are you doing out of here? You get back in your room. And she goes and wanders. And then Tamlin's like, hey, mind if I fuck you on the stairs? And she's like, no. And then she gets bit anyway.
Well, and Tamlin's so odd about it. So he's just like, I could smell you. And I wanted to find you, but I had to choose another. He's like, these are all the things that I was going to do to you. And because he already came, he's not willing to do it this time.
Well, I think he's willing.
Well,
I don't think that was at all the issue here. I think the idea is
she
he went
wanted-
blew off steam and she wasn't exactly requiting his nasty.
well, I thought she was. She was
didn't
like,
quite have the same horny brain he did.
well, she was like thrusting and heating up.
Well, yeah, but that's different. It's not quite the same. You think so?
I think it got fully shut down because he smelt Rhys on her.
I think you're right.
Because at the end of that chapter, he's sniffing and then he growls and then he walks away. And she's like, he could smell it on me, whatever her feelings were at the time. I'm like, that's not what he's smelling.
Yeah, Reese pissed on your leg as you walked away.
Well, that's what I think Reese did because
Oh,
I
you think he peed on her?
the equivalent of it.
Oh, okay.
Because I think when Reese shows up, he lazily puts his arm around her, right?
Yeah, you think he's just got scent glands on the outside of his clothes?
I think Rhysand smelled Tamlin on her and was just like, oh, this will be fun.
Do you think it's just aqua de joe?
I think Rhysand was trying to fuck with Tamlin because Rhysand does that often.
I agree, but also Reese felt a tug.
He did, but I think that the whole arm around her and touching her was also to fuck with Tamlin.
Okay, so, well, we agree that Rhysand is the guy, right? We're all on the same page here. Reese is our man. Fuck you, Xaden Ryerson. Reese is better.
Okay.
Reese is 10 times the dude
You're right.
Xaden is.
You're right.
I won't hear anything more from you fourth wing apologist motherfuckers. I like Xaden, but he isn't amazing. Rhysand is better in every way. Every fucking way. He's way better. Now, in this particular incident, though, I'm about to shit on Reese a little bit, so buckle up. Rhysand fucking with Tamlin as much as he does over Feyre, while understandable because that's his mate, oh shit, you are risking the entire Prithian by fucking with him the entire time.
Yeah, but Tamlin's family destroyed his, didn't they?
Yeah, so that's sort of the way this went is Tamlin's dad kills Reese's dad and brothers, and then, or Reese's dad, mom, and sister, and then Rhysand goes and kills Tamlin's dad and brothers.
Yeah, there's some back and forth. But anyways,
yeah,
that was just my take. I think Rhysand.
Oh, I think you're right. But it's like, what a shit thing to do, dude. Let him get this part of it handled for Under the Mountain, then fiddle fuck around.
Oh, that's right, because he knows the same.
Everybody knows the deal.
Yeah, they all know the deal.
So him constantly kind of putting a wrench in front of it. Well, I get it's like, well, that way they can't really completely fall in love. Trust me that Tamlin will fuck this up all on his own. You don't need to exacerbate this. All you're doing is making it complicated for everybody involved. Let it go its course enough that she can go and guess the magic riddle, because if only Tamlin had fucking taught her to read, the whole thing wouldn't be an issue.
But at the same time, Rhysand is drawn to her. And
who cares?
The logic behind it can't be there either. Like, he wants to be
I didn't send your ex-boyfriend just like, hey, look at me. I'm just going to silently rub my cock across this piece of paper before I send it to you. It's like, here's a letter to your girlfriend. Smells like my dick. Like, that would be weird. No, I wouldn't even have sent him pictures of you and I hanging out. That's what that would be. Just because I liked you a lot. Obviously wanted to date you, and he was currently the one that you were interested in. That would have been such a strange move.
Well, I really liked it. I liked that Tamlin could smell him. That's what I'm telling myself what that whole moment was.
No, I'm sure he could smell him. Yeah, I 100% agree with you. I just think it was a shitty thing for Rhysand to do in this moment. Like, what are you doing complicating this woman's life? Stop. Like, make it complicated later.
I forgot until after I got through my chapters that Rhysand can read minds.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think he did it to Feyre?
That would have been a huge invasion of privacy, and my Rhys would never do that.
Well, anyways, to get through that, there's a comment from Lucian after he removes her from that all of the High Lords must perform this great rite. So we're kind of under the impression that Rhysand is also doing this. But he's not. He says this, I think, later in the series.
Yeah, he's not, and he doesn't need to. Because he's technically fucking Amarantha.
Feyre is a little toxic and liking Tamlin for wanting her so bad that she must be locked away. She's like, kind of into that.
Yeah, she's a fucking problem too, but she's 19 and a problem. He's 500 problem.
But it really should be, if she's into it, should more be into, oh, he wants me so badly, we need to lock him away.
Just gets him one of those, what are those bird cages for dicks? You know what I'm talking about?
Ew, no.
Oh, man.
Ew, I've seen those.
It's like a chastity thing for dudes.
Ew.
Yeah. I knew a guy, so we were working in his house one time. Well, I didn't know the guy a lot personally, but no, we were working in this house one time, and I swear to God, you open the closet, and it's like it was like a pair of undies, right? Basically like a belt that there was like a jock strap to, and it was just like a bird cage for a tiny dick.
Ew, no.
Yeah, but it was just a tiny little bird cage. Just like,
Why
like
were
a Tweety
you in his
bird cage.
closet?
I can't remember. I think we were doing trim or something in there. It was weird. Like, we were supposed to be. I'm never just rifling through people's closets, but I am shocked at what people would just leave out also. The amount of odd sex toys you see in people's homes when you're working in people's houses. I'm like, you didn't think maybe you should put that away somewhere?
Yeah, because we went to this one and they had a fucking swing in there. And I'm like, you couldn't have put that away.
Well, to be fair, what were they going to do with all the mounting brackets and things? Like, you would have had other questions.
Yeah, I guess that's
at that point, you leave the swing. But if you got a random dildo, maybe don't just like leave it laying on a bed or on a floor in a closet.
Well, yeah, have you seen those news interviews? And there's girls that have their toy up on the shelf.
But it's very funny. Well, it's a shelf toy, though. It's like, this is a novelty dong. Is that the thing?
Maybe.
Like, it's like a 4 foot tall statuesque being.
I think they would remember to remove that. It's like
that's true. Well, that's either way. So they make birdcage dicks for those people. So maybe that's what Tamlin needed.
Yeah, Tamlin needs to be restrained. And he's
into that.
And he ends up fucking biting her so badly that she has a bruise. The next day, Lucian's like, where the fuck is that bruise from? Asks Tamlin. He's like, well, we told you to go to your room and you didn't, so it's your own fault.
Yeah, what a weird victim blaming nonsense. One more doc from old Tamlin. I was going to call him Tampon. Here's my issue with calling him Tampon, guys. I think it's a great nickname. I'm sure you've all thought of it already. Let's not get him associated with lady parts. Okay? He has nothing to do with lady parts.
He would never get that far.
He would never get that close to a lady part. My guy, he's not Tampon.
Well, he keeps trying to seduce her. In our chapter's end, halfway through the book, where he takes her to this meadow, and he's like, I always love the sound of the willow trees. She's like, what are you talking about? He's like, oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot your puny little human brains can't comprehend all the things that are actually going on. And so he says he removes a glamour. So then she sees all this, and then he puts the glamour back on for himself, and then she falls asleep. I think I remember this confusing me last time, that if it's a glamour, that means it's his magic that he's putting on her to make this seem more dull, like the human layer.
So it's not overwhelming.
Yes, but then once he goes under the mountain, how is the glamour still working on her? Because she doesn't have a moment of shock.
Okay, so I have a thing for this. I think that sort of magic is literally altering a perception in your mind. You're shutting off certain parts of the brain. I think it's not like a constant in-use magic thing. Like, you put on glasses so you can see. He's put magic glasses on her. You don't need to constantly be putting in effort for the glasses to work. The glasses are there. Now, in order to remove it, you would magically take the glasses off.
Yeah, and then he also says, well, nothing's for free, essentially, and you have to give me a kiss. And he could have fucking done it.
We could have done it for free? Yeah, he could have.
Yeah.
But he is a creature of equivalent exchange.
But he's trying to get smooches.
Which is, again, such a weird thing.
I think
why does he think that she kissing him is going to create this?
Yeah, that she'll fall in love if...
But also dirty poems. If a girl kind of mostly doesn't like you, maybe don't immediately write poems about fucking her.
Step 1, skinny dipping. Step 2, erotica. Step 3, force her to kiss you.
Step 4, unblind her. Step 6, bite her a little.
Oh, yeah.
She's kind of into it. Yeah, no, I'm shocked that this worked for anyone. I am thoroughly enjoying this book, though. Fuck, I missed these books.
I did.
It's so nonsensical, and I cannot wait to beat it up in all the most fun ways. And it is a fun read. Like, this book sucks by comparison, but this is the best book to reread that we've reread.
This is such a fun reread. It's so...
The reread of Fourth Wing was not this much fun.
No, it wasn't.
And I love Fourth Wing. I would argue Fourth Wing's a better book. In general, I find Fourth Wing to be better than A Court of Thorns and Roses.
I think because we know we're not like trying to read between the lines and find something we didn't catch. It's just like,
what do you mean?
Oh, yeah.
There's still 2 books left of that other series.
Yeah.
And we did need to read between the lines for some things. Not going to spoil the rest of that series, since so much of it's already been cut today. But I think this book lends itself more to not being taken overly seriously. Most of it's inconsequential. It's all emotional shit later.
It's fun.
Yeah, and I think some of it is I just missed Resand.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
This is my second return to Resand. I used to every so often when I get annoyed with the MMCs and the other books, I would come back to this.
Yeah, you've read Mist and Fury more than me.
Yeah, this will be my 3rd time reading Mist and Fury when we go through it. Not all the way through, but
still.
parts of it.
That's all I have. I think that's all I have for notes. That's all that really kind of happens.
That's good. I can't wait to finish this so that we can get into Mist and Fury. I fucking love that book.
Woot woot.
You're my bestie.
You're mine, and I love you.
I love you. Thank you guys for supporting us. It's been a good time. If you'd like more,
follow us here, TikTok or Instagram. Fable, if you want to join our book club. Patreon, if you want episodes early.
dropping on Tuesdays if you're into that sort of thing.
Oh, yeah. Episodes are releasing on Tuesdays. If there's a two-parter, it's going to be on Thursdays.
We accept 5-star reviews and nothing less. If you leave something less, you're a motherfucker.
No!
Oh.
Honest reviews.
Not that honest. Only leave a review if you're willing to be a 5-star honest person. Should we come up with something mean to say to him on the way out? I kind of want to pick on him.
No, I won't say love
mood.
you. Bye.
Oh, you can tell him that you love him.
Okay.
I won't.
Love you guys before Ryan bullies you out of here.
I'm fine with most of you. I love you, bye.